Can someone please tell me why I feel like this Big Brother Titan show is over as soon now that Yemi is no longer in the house? I mean, am I the only one that feels like that? Please let me know in the comment section. Do you feel like this show is already over since Yemi is no longer in the house? Anyways, welcome back to my channel, Everyday with Idara Iyang. My name is Idara Iyang, and thank you very much for joining my channel today. Today we'll be talking about the Big Brother Titan show, okay? As we all know, Yelisa, that is the combination of Yemi and Nelisa, have been evicted from the house. Juicy, J, and Olivia too has been evicted, and it was a very sad. It was like Black Sunday, Black Sunday yesterday. Anyways, and just basically, right, Yemi's main partner there in the house was Khosi. Nelisa's recent main partner was Tabang, and it just seemed like, okay, for Khosi reacted badly, on hearing this news, but Nelisa's partner Tabang had absolutely zero feelings or reaction towards this. Like, it even said it in his mouth when Miracle asked him, So I just want us to talk about those two people, because it's one thing to like someone because you are dating them, but it's also another thing to like someone because you are just a good human being. For me, my own opinion about Tabang not having zero feelings about Nelisa being evicted is just screams to me. It just screams like this guy is just not a human being, a normal human being. Because I'm not asking Tabang to fall in love with Nelisa and date her. I mean, that is a personal decision. I have no business with whoever he dates. But I'm just saying, if you spend so much time with someone, you laugh with them, you play with them, and something bad or unfortunate happened to them, and you have zero affection or feelings or sadness towards that thing, then it just means that Tabang is just not a good person, in my opinion. That's my opinion. You can comment below and object to me, but Tabang to me is not a good person for having zero feeling or sadness towards Nelisa being evicted. But let's move on to Khosi and Yemi. Of course, we all know now Khosi was really sad. I mean, she was crying throughout, and she had this partner Miracle come by her side to try and console her, which was quite interesting. First of all, right, I think maybe because maybe because generally women are more outspoken about whether they are sad or whether they are happy. But I finally got to know some things that Yemi was doing for Khosi. On the outward, you think maybe because Khosi is a woman, I don't know. Like, we women are the ones that are always putting in effort, while the man is not really necessarily putting in effort. Like, I think that's a general notion. But on hearing the conversation Khosi had with Miracle, I started seeing a different picture, and I'm grateful that she had all those nice things to say about Yemi. Being that Yemi is now out of the house, Yemi was a really good boyfriend. I am serious. Like, Yemi was a good boyfriend. This is about boyfriend that we need. Okay, so she was having this conversation with Miracle, just telling him how she's going to miss Miracle, like telling him the things that he did for her. She actually literally said Yemi did everything she wanted. She didn't just mention, she mentioned some specific things, but one thing she said to summarize everything was that everything she wanted him to do, he did it. Boyfriends, men, start taking notes, please. Everything she wanted, he did. Like, it wasn't that Khosi was spoiled in the house. She was spoiled. She mentioned an instance where she was having a period, and she stained the bed, stained her clothes, stained everything, and Yemi came and washed everything. I'm not saying one or two things, every single thing, washed and cleaned everything. Will Miracle have been able to do that? I mean, now Miracle looks like someone that is ready to kill a lion for herself, but as in at that I feel like that is because he is being motivated to do that. I'm just saying, if Miracle was dating Khosi without any motivation apart from the fact that maybe he likes her, I don't think Miracle would have done all of that. But anyways, let's move on. She also cited an instance when she was complaining to um Yemi, because now in the house there are different groups. There's the Nana, Olivia, Yvonne group. There's the Satsi, Olivia, like there are different female groups, and as females they just go and cook. They cook for themselves. And so when she mentioned that and complained about that, Yemi went downstairs and cooked for her, just like that, like straight up. He went downstairs and cooked for her. Guys, boyfriends, please start taking note. Like, I'm feeling the guy. Yemi was a really good boyfriend. I don't know. I think all we saw was at the beginning when he was flirting and cheating on Khosi with Blue, but I think maybe because he came in with the mindset of playing games, as in playing the game, and that was maybe his game plan at the beginning. So you cannot really fault him for that. Once he found out that Khosi was not happy about the old Blue flirting thing, he stopped, or at least he reduced it drastically. It was even Khosi that did not even reduce her own. She kept on flirting with Tabang. Khosi stopped, or at least he greatly reduced it, and look at all the things that he started doing for her. Anyways, Yemi is the real MVP. Now, moving on now, Miracle wants to take over from Yemi. He's doing everything he can to take over from Yemi. So there was a time, right? This is very, very funny. There was a time that Khosi and Miracle were talking, and Khosi was just crying, missing Yemi, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm no longer going to hear Biggie mention his name, Yemi correct." And guess what your guy Miracle said in response? This guy said, "Oh, don't worry, I will be calling his name for you." And I'm like, no, that is okay. I should not laugh. I mean, everybody have done and said crazy stupid things all in the name of love, so maybe I should just look at it from that angle. But that was insane. There was even another time because it was like, oh my God, that she's very, very dependent on Miracle, that she depends on Miracle for every little single thing. And guess what your guy Miracle said in response? He said, "Oh, well, you can depend on me now," and everything she said, everything she complained about is trying to fill in that space. Okay, all right, feel that, like, okay, you are complaining about this thing, I'm going to start doing it for you. And there was even a time, right, which I guess, I mean, people kind of found it funny, but for me, when you're in pain and you're in hurt, you probably, and somebody is consoling you, sometimes you say things that you make conversations that are crazy or insane, like it's not really important conversations. So basically she was telling Miracle to recount everything that happened during the eviction period, and Miracle was doing just that. It was like, oh, when they called Yemi and Nelisa's name, that they were shocked. They went to the door, and then Yemi came back to come and hug Khosi, and she was like, "Okay, what about me? What did I do?" And Miracle was like, "Oh, you just fell on the couch, you were crying," things like that. They were just having that kind of conversation, like basically recapping everything that happened after the eviction. All right, so moving forward from that, like Miracle as was with Khosi throughout. Khosi was contemplating moving a bed downstairs, like moving to start sleeping downstairs at Alex, because of the fact that the upstairs is kind of like empty, and she also doesn't want to feel alone. And Miracle was like, fine, no problem, because he is downstairs too, with Ipeleng. So Khosi at some point slept off upstairs, and Miracle came downstairs, which is where Ipeleng was. He went downstairs, went to the bathroom where Ipeleng was, just going around, and then after a little while he started going upstairs, and Ipeleng was like, "Guy, where are you going to?" He was like, "Oh, he's going upstairs." He said, "For what?" "I want to go and check up on Khosi." "Or do you want to go and check up on Khosi?" He said, "Yes, he wants to check up on Khosi." And she was like, "Okay, is she awake?" He was like, "No, she's sleeping. He just wants to be with her." And remember, Miracle and Ipeleg are supposed to be dating. And Ipeleg was like, "Okay, fine, go and sleep wherever, but tomorrow we're going to have a serious conversation." And I was like, then. Remember before Yemi left that Miracle was convincing Ipeleg girl, babe, I have nothing with Khosi. I don't feel anything for Khosi. I'm not over Khosi. And Ibile was very, very, very reluctant to go on with Miracle because of the fact that she felt like he was not yet over Khosi. But this guy swore heaven and earth, I am over Khosi. And the moment Yemi left, he abandoned Ipelang and went to go and be with Khosi. Now, for me, a good human being will not abandon his friend Khosi because our rival boyfriend has gone. I feel like it's a good thing that he went to go and console her. That is good. But you're not supposed to abandon your love interest. You're supposed to console her, be a human being and have feelings and console the babe. But then go and meet Ipelang, gist Ipelang, oh, she's feeling sad, this. I hope you know that I am no longer interested in Khosi. I am just there for her. I'm just trying to be there for her as a friend. Bring Ipelang along. Carry Ipelang along. Okay, I am your babe. I'm your guy. But I'm just trying to console a friend. And Ipelang look like someone that is understanding. She might even go on. She might even accompany you. You not even mind. You should even ask her, Ipelang, can you follow me upstairs and let both of us console her? Two of you will do it together as a couple. This one that is doing secret mission will go upstairs, then come downstairs, go and meet Ipelang, go upstairs, go and meet Khosi. Come on, it will not fly. It will not fly. Everybody even knew though. Everybody suspected though that he had not gotten over Khosi. So I feel like Miracle is ready to take over everything. Take over Yemi's position and be everything for Khosi. I'm interested to know how this is going to play along and what new game Khosi is going to start playing from right now in the house. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'm also interested in knowing what Tabang would do. Will Tabang go for Khosi or go for blue? Will blue go for black? Will blue go for Tabang? Like, what is the new game plan now that major key players have been evicted, like Nelisa and Yemi and Olivia and JCJ? What is going to be the new game plan? All right, comment below and let me know what you think about that, and don't forget to like this video while you're at it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.